This is Demonizing Palestinians by Evelyn Alsultany, published in the journal Feminist Studies, volume 49, numbers 2 to 3, from 2023. Palestinian poet Fadi Jodo wrote, "I am terrified that so many never ask themselves the basic question, do I really believe that Palestinian lives are equal to Jewish lives? For too many, the answer is a resounding no. Dehumanizing people is central to wars and genocides. Charges of terrorism and charges of anti-Semitism are two common dehumanizing mechanisms that suppress outrage at the devastating killing of Palestinians. One of the most common refrains is that Israel is entitled to self-defense. On October 7th, President Joe Biden said, "The United States stands with the people of Israel in the face of this terrorist assault. Israel has the right to defend itself and its people, full stop." Israeli violence is framed as noble and necessary, while Palestinian violence / resistance to colonization and occupation is framed as savage and brutal. The result is a lack of outrage at the Israeli state's killing of Palestinian civilians. The World Health Organization estimates that one Palestinian child is killed and 2 injured every 10 minutes, but that, apparently, is self-defense. Terrorism is the term used by states to excuse and legitimize their own violence and condemn and delegitimize the violence of others. The charge of terrorism on its own is a very effective dehumanizing tactic, but the Israeli state couples it with the charge of anti-Semitism, or rather, what Tom Pesser calls anti-Semitizing. Anti-Semitizing is classifying all criticism of Israeli state violence as anti-Semitic. Support for the boycott, divestment, sanctions movement, a non-violent campaign demanding that Israel end its occupation of Palestine, is criminalized in many US states because it is deemed anti-Semitic. Federal and state laws have redefined anti-Semitism to include criticism of Israel. It's hard to escape the conclusion that supporting Palestinians and being Palestinian are simply crimes. When those outside Gaza express outrage at genocidal conditions and show support for Palestine, they are quickly demonized. Whether it is through accusations of terrorism or charges of anti-Semitism, there is an assault on anything and everything Palestinian, from expressions of solidarity to Palestinian life itself. And that article was Demonizing Palestinians by Evelyn Alsultany from the journal Feminist Studies, volume 49, numbers 2 to 3, published in 2023.